Welcome, mtg-portal, and tonight we are talking about Eternal Masters, coming out June 10th of 2016. For those who love to draft and are familiar with the Modern Masters block, you are going to be very excited for the news we have ahead of you. Eternal Masters continues the Modern Masters journey into 2016 with a new set, new name, and some very amazing reprinted cards. Stay tuned to see what we have in store for you. Eternal Masters. Draft through eternity. Take a step outside time with Eternal Masters. This exciting set lets you draw on some of the most sought-after cards from throughout the history of Magic. Some with new artwork to enhance your cube or your favorite commander, as well as vintage and legacy decks. Oh, sing to me, great commanders of the ancient past. This tells me there's going to be some amazing commanders, and I cannot wait to see what gets reprinted in Eternal Masters. Eternal Masters is designed to be a unique and enjoyable draft experience. Much like the Modern Masters set, it will not contain cards from the reserved list. I'll say that one more time. This will not contain cards from the reserved list, but it will feature many exciting Eternal staples. Very cool moving forward. Now, for all of you like myself who don't necessarily play Modern or Draft, but you love to collect sets like this, start saving your money, get ready to buy a couple boxes. We are going to open a couple boxes live right here on mtg-portal, and I'm very, very excited to bring that to you. I think we'll probably live stream that. There will be a contest that comes out of it. I will definitely be giving a rare away, so look forward to that. But back to the video. Let me show you a few sneak peeks of what's waiting for you in Eternal Masters. Oh, baby, baby, is it back. Welcome, Force of Will. 3 colorless, 2 blue, and now it's a mythic. Now, for those of you who don't know the history of Force of Will or what this card does, I'll briefly explain it to you. This counterspell was the pinnacle. No. This counterspell was the king daddy of all counterspells. To be able to tap out of all the lands that I have, play everything I need to play in my turn, and still stall my opponents on their turn without having mana untapped, it was freaking amazing. And how you do that is you would pay 1 life, exile a blue card from your hand, rather than pay Force of Will's mana cost and still counter target spell. Absolutely phenomenal. This card in Alliance went for around 80 bucks. Its promotional foil was like 800 bucks. I'm really curious to see where it's going to land value-wise in the Eternal Masters set. But this, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe will be the most sought-after card in this block. Absolutely hands down. Next, we have Wasteland. Very cool to see it's being reprinted, and it's a rare. Tap it to add a dust land to your mana pool, or tap it, sack Wasteland, destroy target non-basic land. That is going to be another commander staple, in my honest opinion. Especially if you're running Eldrazi's. Definitely going to want that in there with a mix of free land destruction, and it's wonderful for fetch lands. It's great for dual lands, pain lands. It's going to get that pesky Urdborg Tomb of Yawgmoth off the board. It's really going to help you out in the long run. So it's really cool that Wizards of the Coast brought out these 2 cards to break the spoilers for Eternal Masters. I can't wait to see what else is in store. As always, as we get new leaks for Eternal Masters, just like we are the Shadows and Innistrad block, you're going to find them right here on mtg-portal before you see it, hopefully, anywhere else. And at last, we come to the pricing. Now, the original Force of Will from Alliances went for $84.99. The promotional foil Force of Will went for $7.99. Then we have the Eternal Masters Force of Will. The first time this card has been reprinted and reintroduced into Magic the Gathering since that promotional Force of Will. So you have to ask yourself, where is the value in this card going to lie? And that's really what I'd like to hear from you guys. Let's start a conversation down below. I'd love to hear some input on what you guys think, where the value on this Force of Will is going to end up. If I had to place a bet, I would say the new Chase card for the Masters set is going to be Force of Will. And I highly look forward to it dethroning Tarmogoyf, both foil and non-foil. If I had to estimate, and I really hate doing this because it's so hard to value these cards, especially something as unique and amazing as Force of Will. If I had to say a non-foil version, I do not believe it will surpass the original Alliance's Force of Will. I would have to rank it between $60 to $70 for the card, and probably holding pretty steady at that rate. As for the foil version, oh god, it's so hard to say. I don't see it surpassing the $800 promotional Force of Will, but I do see it knocking Tarmogoyf off its throne. I would easily see a foil Force of Will between $300 to $400. Again, what do you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Let's get a discussion going on it. As always, if you have not subscribed to MTG Portal, please click that subscribe button. If you haven't liked our channel or the video you're currently watching, please click that like button. It helps out tremendously. Help support MTG Portal if you haven't done so already. We have a wonderful patrons reward program that is up and running. Or you can just click the button on the top of your screen there and donate $1 or $2 if you'd like to help us out. That would be great as well. As always, thank you for watching MTG Portal. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking our content. And we'll see you soon.